Here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing this amazing morning? I hope everybody is well. The weather is pretty warm outside today. It's not in the single digits today. I think we're about 30 degrees this morning, so that's great. We had ice overnight, so we got some kind of slushy weather, but we doing good over here. So with that being said, y'all, why didn't y'all tell me? I don't have anything. What I'm about to say have nothing to do with the weather. But why didn't y'all tell me that gel nail polish is amazing? I absolutely love gel nail polish. It does not crack, chip, peel off. It's amazing. I love this stuff. My nails are still painted. I'll do painted nails. I try to do the long nails, and I have plenty of them too, because I said, oh, I'm gonna do my nails. I'm gonna put rhinestones on them. I got little teddy bears. I got all kinds of stuff that I will put on my nails, and I've never done them. And when I did put nails on, I was sitting up here operating like I didn't know what to do with my fingers. Like they were all over the place, right? It's looking like Edward Scissorhands. So this gel polish I am very happy with this. I really, 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 really love gel nail polish. So I'll probably be doing gel nail polish from now on. And I have plenty of colors to use, because like I said, when I thought I was going to be doing my nails, I never did. And I still have all the stuff. So I have the UV light, the lamp, I have everything that I need for nails. Okay. So I'm definitely going to be doing this a little bit more often. So now that's my new favorite thing, y'all. We thought you knew. I don't know. Patricia said she thought we knew. Nope. I did not know, because I don't even paint my nails. I don't even do anything to my nails. And the reason why is because my hands are always in water. I'm thinking, peeling and all of that other stuff. But this stuff is amazing. I can make soap with this. I can wash dishes with this. So one of my new favorite things. Patricia says I only do gel because this mom life ain't right. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm telling you. So yes, my new favorite thing. So with this being said, did you guys fill out your questionnaire that is in the community? I need to know where you are in your business. I need to know what you need for your business to move forward. Because if certain steps are overlooked, you're going to have to come back and do them. So why not do them now? So make sure that you go to the community. If you don't know what a community is, the community is Bubble Babes, BABEZ, with a Z, not an S, Bubble Babes University. Click the community and sign up for an account if you do not have one. If you do have one, just go on ahead and sign in and answer the questions that are there. They are there to see, so I can see what you need and how I can better serve you in your business or your growth. Okay. So make sure that you guys do that. Also tomorrow night, we're having part 2 of the roadmap party. It's going to be fun. Please have your roadmaps completed. It's going to be a lot more fun. We're going to do some games and have some fun. Make sure you bring your party pack if you purchase one. Make sure that you do that. Let me see. Hey, how you doing, Sex and Candles? All right. So what else? Are there any areas in business that you want me to focus on? So I'm going to go through the room and I'm gonna see everybody and say good morning. But are there any areas in business that you would like for me to focus on? And if I don't know the answers, I'm definitely going to be bringing someone in. And if you guys need like Q&As and things like that, I'll have them coming in to do that as well. So let me know what you guys need for your business. If you know that you need marketing help, if you know that you need social media help, if you know that you need help in the back, let me know whatever that is, and we'll get it for you. Let me see. So first person in the building. First person in the building is Cousin, the best moderator on what? Earth. The best moderator on earth is in the building. Good morning, Cousin. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We got Miss Martini in the building. She said, good morning. Good morning, Miss Martini. We got Miss Kim in the building, and it's super early because she's on the West Coast. She said, good morning, lovelies. Laura's in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Jazz. Jazz is in the building. She said, good morning. Happy Wednesday. I am blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Gel is awesome. Yes, this is my new favorite thing. My new favorite thing. Gel is amazing, but have you tried the dip? You asking me way too many questions. I just jumped on over to the gel side. I didn't even get to the dipping powder polish. So I'm gonna try that next. That'll be something I'll try next. Yes, I'm gonna try that. Dip is cool too. Gel is quicker. I like the quicker. Well, it took a couple of it wasn't long, but a lot of trips to the not trips, but a lot of times I had to put my hand under the UV light, but it's not chipped, it's not messed up. Usually when I paint my nails, it never feels like it completely dries with regular nail polish, and then it peels, and it's just not a good thing. So yeah, so we definitely love gel. Dip is cool, gel is quicker. Love that. Hey, Miss Quell. Miss Quell is in the building. She said, good morning, y'all. I can finally watch y'all today. Are you off today, Miss Quell? Is school out of session today? Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, good morning, ladies. Happy hump day. Okay, good morning, Melissa. Melissa said, good morning, everyone. I am blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Miss Deltra. Deltra said, good morning, ladies. I'm blessed. Yes, on earth. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. Chantel is in the building. Good morning, everyone. I am blessed and ready for my miracles. Miss Linda, I hope you put miracles on your roadmap. And good morning, D. D said, hey, all. Hit that like. Yes, 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 and yes. Hit that like. Yes, yes, and yes. So, and on this side over here in Instagram land, we have Mr. Sex and Candles himself. So good morning, good morning, good morning to you over there on that side. And welcome to Coffee with Nikki. Hey, your daily cup of information and inspiration. No, I'm not off, but I won't have kids until about 10:30. Oh, okay. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. So everybody who's sitting in the room with me right now, do you need any help for your business? Anything, anywhere you think you need it. It could be coaching. It could be social media. It could be your website. It could be graphics. It could be product photography. Whatever that is, put it in the chat. Do you need any help with your business? And then we all do. So you just got to be clear with what you need help with. I'm trying to grab me a pen that I want to write with. I'm selective with my pens. Yeah, is there any help that you need for your business? The word that I said that's going to be on the list for the theme of my boards, one of the words that's going to be on my board is clarity. Why? Because we need to be crystal clear on what it is that we need to do. We need to be crystal clear on where we want to go. We need to be crystal clear on what it is that we actually want. We need to be crystal clear with what's going to happen with this business, right? And so once we know these things, good morning, Christina. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Once we know these things, we'll be able to better, hit the target. So I need you guys to let me know if there's anything that you need. Again, I'm going to be having a working list of all of the things that you need so that I could be addressing it in the morning or at 7 p.m. So let me know. It's portfolio and catalog for me. Okay. All right. All right. Got you. So kind of like a lookbook, Emma. Let me know in the chat. All right. So yesterday we were talking about, and I used Melody as an example. I called her up. And if you guys liked what we did yesterday, I mean, we've done it before, but we can do it more often if this is something that is going to be beneficial and help you. Remember, 2024 is going to be a whole new beast. 2024 is going to be the year of action, the year of truth. 2024 is going to be all of the difference in your business this year. You are going to see the growth. You're going to take the action. You're going to do all the things that you need to do in order for your business to grow. You're not going to stay stuck. You're not going to move around lackadaisical, and you're not going to be procrastinating. That's not what we're going to do. If your business is going to move, it is going to move here and now. Yes? Put ones in the chat if y'all with me. If your business is going to move, it's going to move here and now. Put it in the chat if you're feeling me. Put a 1 in the chat if you're feeling me. Ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Oh, ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Oh, ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Oh, good morning, Miss Betty Rose. She said, good morning, everyone. I am blessed. Good morning. Yes, miracles are on their way. I'm assuming that's the rest of it, but yes. Yes. 2024 is going to make a whole difference in your business. You're going to see your business flip exponentially. No, but you're going to see a difference in the business. Why? Because it's going to be a different you approaching this business this year. It's not going to be the same old timid you. It's not going to be the same old fearful you. It's not going to be that same old tired you. This you is going to be energized, refreshed, and ready to take on your business. This you is going to execute quickly. This you is going to be a whole lot more different than you were last year. You're going to move with some urgency. You're not going to move at the same pace that you moved last year. You've seen what results you got from last year. And if those are not the results that you want for this year, then you can't operate in that same manner. And you got to remember that you can't operate in that same capacity and act like you're going to get different results or act like you're going to get even better results. Because if you're moving, sluggish, and you're moving like you're really not trying to do anything with your business, that's the kind of results you're going to get. And that's not what we want for 2024. Y'all with me? Not 2024, right? That's not what we want for 2024. Let me know if you with me. Say I'm with you in the chat. If you with me, say I'm with you in the chat. Put it in the chat. I want to approach some potential clients. Oh, got you. All right, so you need like a the lookbook kind of thing. Yes. Let's get it. Let's go, Miss Emma. All right, say I'm with you. I'm late, but you still the coach, Nikki, in the lamp. And then the lamp 60 seconds between okay, so 60 seconds in between. The thing said you do 2 minutes, but I'll do 60 seconds. 60 seconds, then the coats. This is going to take me like 10 coats. This yellow took forever to get a color, but okay. I'm going to do it, December. I'm going to do it. I'm with you in the chat. I'm with you in the chat. I'm with you in the chat. 2024 is going to look a whole lot different because we're going to approach it like a beast, right? We're approaching 2024 aggressively. We are already 1 month in. 1 month in. We are 1 month in already. The time is going to go by fast. Did you do anything that stands out in your business within this 1 month that you can see some change yet? Right? And if you have not, some people may have, but if you have not, now is the time for you to start moving, right? Because if you see how quickly this month done crept up on us, the rest of the year is going to do the same. And you know what the end of the year going to look like? A whole lot of what last year looked like if you don't start moving. Yes, and yes. Y'all with me? Let's get it. Let's go. All right. So most of you guys are saying that you with me. Yesterday we went over finding your audience, also like how to find them, where are they, what are they doing. So we brought up Melody yesterday, and we did a whole live interaction so that we can get the answers quickly as opposed to waiting in the chat. And so we can do a whole lot more of that this season. Let me know if that's what y'all want me to do. Let me know in the chat right now. Let's answer that right now. Should we do a more interactive engagement? So should I bring people up and then we can analyze their businesses? Do you think we should do that? 1 for yes, 2 for no. 1's for yes, 2 for no. Do you think we should bring them up and analyze businesses? Do you think that was fun? I don't want to bore anybody, but let me know if you thought that was a good thing. And if you don't, that's fine too. So while I'm waiting for y'all to let me know if we should do that, we are going to talk, kind of like recap on what we talked about yesterday. And so yesterday we were talking about effective communication. We were talking about how to find your people, and then you got to be clear on your brand. Like, what is your brand all about? Because you need to know what your brand is all about. So, who am I talking to? You can't be talking, you got to make sure that the people that you're talking to are interested in what you have. So how are we going to find these people? Where would these people be? Am I speaking my customer's language? Again, I use the example. If you're not speaking your customer's language, then imagine yourself in a situation where you're trying to do something and the person can't speak the language that you speak, and then you guys have you're constantly kind of like bumping heads trying to make each other understand each other, but you can't because both of you guys are not understanding what each other is saying. And so therefore you can't get the answers that you want because neither one of you guys are understanding each other. And I want you guys to think about that as far as your customers are concerned, right? Because if you and your customers are not speaking the same language, you're not going to get things solved. I can't solve your problems if I don't know what your problems are. I can't solve your problems if I can't understand. I can't hear you. I don't see you. I don't know what that means. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at you like, what? And so your customers are looking at you like, what? And nobody's understanding each other. So we have to make sure that we are we have to make sure, not being clear, but we have to make sure that we are speaking the same language as our customers, right? Speaking the same language as our customers. Speaking the same language in, well, you don't got to put that. That's a long one. Don't even worry about that one. Don't even worry about it. But just make sure that you are speaking the same language as your customers. Today, I'm going to be asking you a lot of questions. Today is filled with questions. Why? Because I want you to have some clarity with your brand. I want you to have some clarity with your messaging. I want you to have some clarity about what it is that you're posting, and is it even in alignment with what you say that your brand is all about. So y'all ready? Get your fingers ready. Get your fingers ready. Good morning, Sean. Good morning. Good morning. What you snuck in here? Good morning. Good morning, Yolanda. Yolanda says, I'm blessed. I miss you guys. We miss you too, girl. We miss you too. Let me see. Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Okay, so I was getting out the Uber. Got you, Miss D. All right, so what I want you to do, I want you guys to get your fingers ready. I need you to respond, right? So the first thing I want to know is, in order to have a successful business, I got to put my notes up here. In order for you guys to have a successful business, or for products or services, what must you do? In order for you to have a successful business, what must your business what must your business do? So it could be a product or a service. What must they do? Excuse me. What must they do? Good morning, Marlena. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What must you do? What must your business do? Miss Nikki, you have a branding worksheet, right? I do, in the community. I do. I watched, yes. Do you need me to send it to you again, Miss Quell? I watched yesterday's show this morning, and yes, speaking the same language was a good one. Hey, let me know in the chat. We say this all the time. To have a successful business, your product or service must do what? Must do what? So we got some answers in here. We got sell and grow. We got teach. Okay. I'm writing it down so I don't forget. Okay. In order for you to have a successful business, your product must do what? So I see some really good answers in here. We have sell and grow. We have teach. We have solve a problem. Good morning, Velvet Petals. Show up, be a solution. Good morning, Trina. Had to drop my kid at band. Oh, nice. Good morning, Melody. Solve a problem. Good morning. Not good morning, Kim. Kim, yes. Solve a problem. So in order for you to have, and I don't know why I keep clapping, but in order for you to have a successful business, you must solve a problem. You must solve a problem. You must speak to your customers' pain points, because this is the only way that they're going to relate to you, right? And so it's not about your thing. It's not about this pen. It's not about how pretty this pen is or how effective this pen is. I got to be speaking to your pain points, when your pain points are going to be deeper than you just needing this Sharpie for something, right? Your pain points are going to be a whole lot deeper than this. And we have to speak to that deeper. We're not speaking on the surface, because the surface is not going to sell the products. The surface may even if you did do the surface, right? It may sell something once or twice, but it's not going to create something that is going to be long, that's going to go for the long haul, right? It's not going to have that. And so what you need to do is speak to the pain points so that you can have longevity. Yes? Yes, yes, and yes. Oh, yeah, solve a problem. Yes, yes, solve a problem. Solve a problem. Make sure your business serves in some kind of way to some kind of way solves problems. Yes. Thank you so much. Of course, I'm right. I'm a Nikki. Of course. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yes, your business must solve a problem. Everybody in here, I want you to think about your business. I want you to think about your service. Does it solve a problem? I want you to put yes or no in the chat. Does your business or service solve a problem? Yes or no? Yeah or no? Does it solve a problem? Don't tell me how amazing your candles are. Don't tell me what kind of wax you use. Don't tell me about the amazing fragrance. Don't tell me about these unbelievable vessels. Don't tell me about any of that. Does it solve a problem? And if you don't know if your product or your service solves a problem, say you don't know. Because you have to move on from you just having a pretty thing. That pretty thing is only going to work but for so long. It's not going to be something that is going to keep you in business for a while. Right? It's not going to keep you in business for a long time. It is going to, you know what I'm saying? Like you're going to have to uncover what that is. I shared the story about myself, right? I shared the story about initially when I started doing this business because I knew somewhat about entrepreneurship because I did what I created I always had my own business, right? So I knew somewhat, but I didn't have it on this capacity, like a whole professional thing with the website and all. I didn't have it in this manner. And so when I started, I didn't know that there had to be some deeper meaning, that I had to be speaking to a pain point, or I had to, I had to be the solution. The only thing that I knew is that I started my business because my son had eczema. Now I could say, oh yeah, well, I'm talking to people who may have dry skin or had a problem with eczema. But I'm not just talking to dry skin and eczema, right? Because deeper problems are rooted in that thing, right? And so I need to be speaking to those deeper problems because yeah, that may work, but it would be more effective if I'm saying, well, his appearance, he wasn't confident with his appearance. And this is not my son, but I'm just saying me going deeper into why I created something and why it's helpful for others, right? Because they may have a confidence problem. I know somebody came on at one time and they said they wouldn't wear certain clothing because of their eczema. Eczema could be discoloring their skin. And so I need to be giving you more than just a treatment. I need to be giving you a feeling. I need to be talking and talk. I need to be selling and talking to that emotion, right? Because that is what's going to trigger you to buy. Not just I have an oatmeal soap. What about this oatmeal soap that's going to help me? What about this lotion is going to help me? What is it going to do? What is it going to make me feel like? How am I going to walk away feeling like the winner? Right? How am I going to be walking away feeling like the winner and not just you selling me a thing? Right? So let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Let me check and see what you guys are saying in the chat. All right. So some of you guys know. And Miss Delcher says she doesn't know. Okay. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Yes, it creates an environment where a woman working mom can relax and unwind and get a moment to herself. Got you. Me either until I found your page. Hey, come on, Trina. I'm gonna need y'all to give me testimonials and reviews. If I touched you or your business, let me know. Put in the send it to me in the DM. Send it to me in the DM. Need a pain point? That's right, D. I'm on my way back. Let me catch up. Got you. All right. So facts. All right. So you have to make sure that there is something deeper, right? It's not just a pretty thing. And so I want you to get your fingers ready. Like I said, I'm going to be asking you questions, right? So if you know that your product solves a problem, right? If you know that you have a deeper meaning, I want you to think about it. What problems might your customers have? Put that in the chat. What problems might your customers have? I know Ms. Quell kind of touched on it a little bit when she says creates an environment where a working mom can relax and unwind and get a moment to herself. So what would be a pain point? Like what would cause that? What things would cause that? Let me know in the chat. What things would cause that? She may be a busy mom. She may have 2 jobs. She may have 5 kids, a job, and she's going to school and she's doing this and she's burning the candle on both ends. She might be uber busy. Like, what could her pain points be? You know what I'm saying? I want you to think about that. What could your pain points be for your customers? Like, what would make them feel that way? What would make them feel that way? They need to treat themselves. Okay, so D, why would they need to treat themselves? Right? Everybody could use that as they need to treat themselves. They need to treat themselves. Why? Right? These are the deeper questions that you need to ask yourself, because this is how you're going to communicate with your audience. This is how you're going to find that connection, right? Because I understand. I know what it's like. I know I'm telling you, this is the thing that helped me. I'm telling you, I know how you're feeling. I got the answer for you, right? I got the answer. What is those things? Okay, so she could be overworked. That's one thing. She could have anxiety. Things can be overwhelming. Being a mom is for sure overwhelming, especially even if you're not a mom and you have a position and you have a high position at your job, and just all the responsibility and all of those things could start, weighing on you, right? So overwhelming is a great one. No time to do for self. Oh, no time to do for self, doing for others. Got it. Okay. So, neglecting herself can be another. Feeling anxious or overwhelmed from being around people and need to recharge. That's a good one. She works a 9 to 5. She has 2 children. She's going to school and taking online classes. That's a great one. No time like bath, shower time to treat self. So she doesn't have time for a long, drawn out routine. Escapism. Now you see all these things that you guys are giving me. These are great things. Are you thinking to use this in your content? Are you thinking to use this in your communication? Right? Because we're overthinking our communication. We're overthinking how we're going to approach social media. We're overthinking what our messaging should be. These are the things that, excuse me, I'm a little juicy mouthy, right? These are the things that you need to start thinking about when you're talking to your audience, because these are the problems that your audience have. And guess what? You are the problem solver. So if I'm the problem solver, then I need to be speaking to these pain points, because clearly we got a lot going on. We got a lot going on as a person, and somebody needs to address it. And guess who's going to address it? Me. I'm your answer right here. I am your answer. I'm going to address it right here, right now, right? What do you need, sis? I got you. You need to relax because work is stressing you out, girl. I know what that feels like. I've been there. This is what I do to relax. Let me tell you what I used to do when I was working my corporate job. I have 2 children. I'm working a 9 to 5. I have 2 children and I'm taking online classes. Let me tell you what I used to do to de-stress. Let me give you the top 3 things that I used to do. Let me give you the top 5 ways to save time. Let me show you some places or some things that you can do. Let me show you some exercises that you can do so that you can de-stress, so that you can relax. These are ways that you can approach your customer. You're not throwing a product down their throat. You're not just showing them, I got a sale going on. I got a promotion going on. I got a new collection going on. I'm giving you solutions, right? I'm speaking to your pain points. I'm speaking to your pain points, and I'm giving you solutions on what you can do. I'm giving it to you from my point of view, right? I'm giving it to you from where I stand and what I know about this stressful situation, because I am too the same thing. So we are speaking the same language. So I'm able to respond and communicate with you, right? I'm able to respond and communicate with you, and you're able to do the same with me, because now we found a common connection. Yes? Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. We found a common connection, right? And so if you are trying to sell a product, if you're trying to connect with your audience, this is where you got to come from. Not I got to perfect my candle. Not, I got to make sure my stuff looks good. This is where you have to come in at. This is where the foundation is going to start, right? Everything else that you have is going to be the icing on the cake, but this is where you're going to get in good. This is where you're going to build that foundation. This is where we build the relationship. We have to build the relationship. Yes, your business, you want to make money, you want to grow, but in order for that thing to happen, you've got to build these relationships. You can't build relationships, and that's just in life too. You can't just build a relationship without anything substantial. I'm not going to get in a relationship with somebody and we don't have something substantial. It may not work out to be the best thing, right? Sometimes we may find out along the line that this is not a right fit, right? And that's okay. But initially, you got to find something that's going to be that common ground, that is going to be something that's going to make you guys vibe together. Yes? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if y'all with me in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Fab. I'm not going to say that right, but good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Fab Cho Goddess. I think that's what it says. All right. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Good morning, Jenna. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm guilty of neglecting myself all the time. Not enough time for self-care to de-stress from work, family, the world, etc. Like, you have ongoing situations where you could address these things, right? There's a whole bunch of things. Kids got to go to their activities. Kids got to go to school. You may have an autistic kid. You may have a problematic kid. You may have a kid going to college. You may have two jobs. You may be in the corporate world. You may be trying to run your own. There's so many things that you could be talking about, and you guys are getting stuck on one little thing. Like, I don't know what to say in my content. You've got plenty to say in your content, right? I can't find my people. You can't find your people because you're not being real and you're not addressing these things, right? Because I'm not going to find my people talking about my product all day. I'm not going to find my people, especially if my product has something deeper, especially if my product has a deeper meaning. I never tell you what that meaning is. No one will ever know. I got to say what it is that I can do for you. I got to say how I can serve you in order for you to see that I'm the right fit for you. Yes? Y'all with me? Put ones in the chat. Put ones in the chat if y'all with me. One's in the chat. Good morning, Nancy. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. Nice to have you. I'm wrapping soap. Okay, I love it. First time commenter. This is very informative while I am wrapping soap. Yes, yes, and yes. I love it. I love it. All right, y'all with me? Good. Okay. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. So now, can you guys use what you said, right, as pain points for your customers? Can you use that to create your audience? Because what type of people would have stressful jobs that could enjoy your product and your content? What kind of people would have stressful jobs? What kind of parents would be, have two children in corporate America and all these other things? What kind of people would they be? This is how you're going to find your audience, because if you're speaking to the pain point, then you kind of know, well, these type of people would have those kind of problems, right? And if these type of people will have those kind of problems, then that kind of got to be my people, because those are the kind of problems that I'm solving. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So this is how you're going to figure out how to find your people, because the people that you are looking for do the things that, they have those pain points to the solution that you have, right? Those things are bothering them, right? So clearly that's who my people are. What if you just have a novelty? There's something different. There's something deeper than just a novelty, right? You got to think of something deeper. What kind of events? Is it based on events of, somebody's life? Is it based on certain occasions? Is it based on celebrations? Like, what is the novelty of it? Right? And that could be a thing. Some things are not that deep. I'm not going to be talking to everybody who needs to find a way to escape, right? Some things are not going to be that deep. Sometimes things may be just because you want some fun. Some things may be just because you like fun, quirky things. Though, and so those type of people, you're going to be answering those problems. Like, what do they find hilarious? What are the things that they find humor in? What do they need humor from? A lot of the times, as we know with comedians, they speak from their pain, and that makes everyone laugh, right? Because they tell their story in a way, and they package it up in a way that's going to make them laugh, and it's not something to look at them as a victim, right? And so the same way. How can I speak to my customers that way from the novelty perspective? Like, what am I doing here? Right? So, who is it serving? Who is it serving? So if you know that it's about celebrations of life, then you need to be speaking from those celebrations, looking for a product because you don't know what to get this person or this type of people, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be talking from that angle. Yes? Do you understand? Let me know if you don't. If I'm okay, you got me. Okay, good. So you're going to be speaking to it like that. Not so much, somebody might say, well, my product ain't that deep, right? I'm not trying to make somebody feel their emotions feel better, or making them feel like, not emotions, like their anxiety better, or I'm not trying to make them feel healed or whole. I'm not trying to do that. I just want somebody to have fun. I just want somebody to enjoy it. So I create products that make the occasion, that fits the occasion, that is going to fit right in place with it, right? I am the answer. I am the solution to when you're looking for the perfect gift for whatever occasion. I am the perfect person to fill in the shoes if you're looking for something personalized and you don't know exactly what you want to get and you want it to feel special. Then that I'm the person that you want to use, right? Now, it may, like I said, it may not be a whole deep thing. It may just mean that somebody is looking for something really special because this person means that much to them, right? And so it can be their care and concern about finding the right thing for this particular person, right? So let me know if you guys are rocking with me right there. So now, I don't want you to think about, when you're looking for your target audience, that it's just about the demographics, that it's just about an age, that it's just about a location, that it's just about those general things. When you're looking for your people, you're looking to solve their problems. You're looking for the people that want your thing. You're looking for the people that need your thing, right? And how can I show you that you need my thing? I can speak to your pain points, right? So Chantel says, my target audience, women who work in mid-level to executive positions, who want to escape the obstacles of racism, hostile work environments, discrimination, and need to de-stress from that. Now, you have those problems right there in your description, right? And so what kind of situation might arise based off of what you just gave me? What And I want everybody, because we can stop and we can focus on, well, not stop, because this is still going in alignment with what we're talking about. But what kind of problems, what kind of situation could arise based off of what Chantel just put up there in the chat? What kind of problems could arise from that? So she said, women who work in mid-level to executive positions, who want to escape the obstacles of racism, hostile work environments, discrimination, and need to de-stress from that. What kind of situations would this woman have? Or she would have she would face at work. I try to promote local products in my soap, local farmers markets with their fruit, veggies, coffee shop, etc. That's good. That's good. The angry black woman, you can come at it that way, right? Are you considered the angry black woman? Or angry black woman is considered a woman, an angry black woman may be considered to be whatever, right? Are you an angry black woman? Right? um do they say you're an angry black woman because you what? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a way that you can speak to people. This is a way for you to engage with them, and this is a way for them to connect with you, because now you're like, oh, you know what? People always say I'm the angry black woman on the job because it always seems like I have an attitude. But these are the things that are affecting me at this corporate job. These are the things that really bug me and get under my skin because I'm overlooked, underpaid, da 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 da. All these things are reasons that you can connect with your customer. You can connect with your target audience. Yes, right. So we have the angry black woman. We have harassment, and definitely harassment. You got harassment from other people, other ethnicities. You have harassment. You may have harassment from men. You may have, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can have all kinds of harassment. Like, what are you facing at this job? Right? What kind of situations could she be facing? And this is how you're going to find your people, right? And by you putting that in your social media, and by you putting that in your messaging, people are going to be like, you know what, I could connect and I could relate. Work conflicts with coworkers or superiors. Yes. Yes. Isolation. Yes. Imposter syndrome. Yes. Hyper independence. Yes. Black women being introverts at work is a major issue as well. All of this information, this is a wealth of information that you could put into a notebook and start talking about how you can find these people, where would these people be, and how you can speak to them. Yes? Right? All of this is going to help you find your customers. All of this is going to help you find your audience. You will know you're going to follow certain accounts. You know that you're going to want a certain aesthetic. You know that you're going to want to have be affiliated with certain groups. You'll know that you want to be a member of certain, like, social media groups like Facebook, or you know what I'm saying, like maybe you even want to create a community where you're a community of black women professionals that struggle with these type of things. This is where you're going to create your people. This is where you're going to create your community, right? And building this community is going to help you, because anything that you say is going to resonate with them. Anything that you do is going to help them, right? Because this is where you're going, this is how you're going to approach it, right? This is how you're going to approach it. I posted my story about someone stealing my things while I was on medical leave, and it got a lot of engagement. So I know I'm on the right track. Just got to put it together. Yes. 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 And yes. Stop thinking about it just being your thing, your product. It is about what you can do. Now imagine the community that Chantel can build based on this. How big this community can be, because she's not the only individual out here like this, right? There's other individuals like this, right? And so she can open up the doors to people who feel like they can't have these conversations with people because maybe people don't understand. Maybe she's in a predominantly white or different ethnicity area. Maybe she's in a different kind of environment and she doesn't have these type of friends. And like she said, maybe she's an introvert and maybe she don't even speak to anybody and she internalizes all of this stuff. She doesn't have an outlet to let this thing out. And so you can be that outlet. Stop overthinking and start addressing what you can do and where you can serve at, because right then and right there you have a way to communicate, you have a way to build community, and you have a way to do all of that around your thing, around your product, around your messaging. You have a way to do all of that. Let me know if y'all with me. Put ones in the chat if you are with me. Put ones in the chat if you are with me. That is the main target, but any shade can get with my products. That is my wait, I missed something, D. That is the main target, but any shade can get with my products. Yes. If you initially, you have to start somewhere. You can't start everywhere. You start everywhere, you start nowhere, right? So initially that's what it is. And if other people jump in and other people start resonating with you, then they're welcome to do that. But initially, you're not going to be talking to everybody. You're not going to be connecting to everybody. You have to be connecting to your person, right? You have to think about them as the person. And if you don't want to put color on it, thank you guys on Instagram. If you don't want to put color on it, right? You can say professional women that may be harassed in the corporate arena. It could be anything like that. You can say but then your thing may not be as niche down to Black women. It may just be niche down to women, but that's fine too. But you need to know, you need to be clear on what that message is. So if you don't want to add a color to it, you don't have to. You can add, you could just say that it's professional women. You know what I'm saying? And then add whatever else to it. Let me see. I'm not putting it out as Black owned. It locks you in. You don't have to. Yes, I have an age bracket, a man and a woman's line. Okay. So the thing is that you have to get clear and specific. This is what initially when I started, Initially, I'm thinking everybody wants soap. Everybody wants what I have. And so I'm trying to sell to everybody. So I'm appealing to everybody and nobody at the same time. But why? Because I don't know exactly who I'm speaking to. People will come along and they will find my products, and they may not be what I initially set out to be, my target audience or my dream customer. They may not start out that way, and they may come on, and that is fine too. But I'm going to make sure that I'm still speaking to pain points, right? So just because somebody is a woman don't mean that they'll have this particular problem, right? Just because somebody is a woman don't mean that she's going to have eczema, right? So I may be attracting men too, but I got to make sure that I'm at least talking to somebody first, and whoever comes on board after that, that's icing on the cake. Whoever comes on board to that, then that means that I'm going to have to be a little bit more creative with the way I'm approaching it, right? Because now I'm not going to say, oh yeah, now I got everybody. No, I'm going to kind of still be speaking to everybody, but I'm going to be a little bit more creative with how I put my message across. I'm going to be a little bit more creative and more open to say, okay, so it's for people who may have problematic skin. I may not say for women or mothers. I may say for people, right? But it's still for people with problematic skin. I'm still going to be talking to people who have that problematic problem. I'm going to be talking about if you lack confidence. I'm going to be talking about if you you don't wear certain items because you don't have the confidence to wear it, or maybe your self-esteem, da 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 da. I'm going to still be talking about those pain points, right? Even though I may be opening up my demographic a little bit, I'm going to still be talking to those pain points, right? That's not going to change. Oh, Kim said I answered her question. Mature women age 50 plus who are celebrating aging gracefully. I'm providing them with products that promote serenity and ease, the journey of ease with the journey of aging, non-toxic, contribute to well-being, mental health, etc. When speaking marketing to these women, how do I not alienate my male customers? Okay. All right. So there you go. There you go. You're going to still speak to the pain point. The pain point is still going to be the same. I don't necessarily have to isolate it to that. So let's say you do get some male customers that are enjoying your products, right? I'm gonna highlight them. Did y'all know that we got the silver foxes, or whatever y'all call it, the men with the silver beards? I think they're called silver fox. What do you call them? I think they're silver foxes, right? The men with the silver beards. And you're like, oh, we just caught the attention. And hey, ladies, check out blah, 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 blah. Just purchase one of our candles. And you're still going to be celebrating life. You're still going to be talking about aging gracefully. You're still going to be talking about traveling, enjoying life, and the purpose of non-toxic ingredients and products in your home. You're still going to be talking to them, right? You're still going to be addressing that, but now you're not locking it into just women, but the message is still the same. I have masculine scents, but most men think candles aren't for men. If it were not for women, I wouldn't have a business. So, how can do you want to sell to men, Sean? Do you want to sell to men, or are you happy and fine selling to women? Because if you're selling to women, you are really selling to men too, right? Because the women are going to buy it for their man. The woman's going to put it in their man's house. The woman's going to put it in their home. So they're going to enjoy it. They may not be the people that go out and get it, but they can still enjoy it. Silver fox. Okay. Yes. Silver fox. All right. So the initial plan was to sell to men, right? And so you may not be able to get in there right then and there, or the approach may have to be different. How can you attract the men? If that's what you want, how can you get the men to be attracted to that? Where would a man enjoy his candles? What kind of men would enjoy candles? Right? Because now that's where you need to be. That's where you need to find your people, because you may have just been trying to find your people generally. And so generally you're attracting the women because women initially are attracted to the candles, right? But if you find the men that are loving candles where they are, and find, go to those places and spaces and have those type of people, influencers or whatever, promoting and talking about your candle, that's going to promote more men buying the candle, right? Especially if you're putting them in places that men would put them in like a man cave or their bathroom, or if you know they kind of like it. Do people still use that term metrosexual? Guys like to take care of themselves. They just don't act like they do, right? So then I need to find those guys. Hey, Malaysia. I love you too, girl. She said a sexy man. So then you need to find out what you need to do for them, right? What can I do to connect with them? Because you're resonating with women because they are, they may be the candle lovers initially, but I need to resonate with the men. So how can I approach it with the men? Does my candle look like a man type of candle? Do I offer scents that men will enjoy? Am I speaking to men or am I speaking in general? Am I trying to find my tribe? Am I in communities where these people where men who love candles are? Am I finding influencers that are men that love candles? Am I sending my product to them so that they can talk about my product? Like, where am I showing up at? Right? And you need to think about that. Right? What would a pain point be for a man who needs a candle? What would a pain point be? Let me know in the chat. Do some content for the men. Do some content for the men showing a man carrying a candle to his tub ready for a soak. Good idea. Men who enjoy self-care, absolutely. Or sitting in a plush chair reading and smoking a cigar with a candle on the table. That's a good one. Collab with men self-care brands. We got that over here. Fab Cho Goddess says my man buys candles. You need to connect with her. But I usually introduce them to him. So there you go. And that's usually how it goes. The woman is initially going to buy it and then she's going to put it in the places and the spaces for her man. Right? And then he's going to enjoy it that way. Relax their nerves after a long day with a drink. And what kind of drink do men drink? You usually see them, and I can't say this, but it could be cognac, those nice little glasses. They could be in a cigar bar. Where would guys be? They could be watching the game. They could be doing different things. What do guys do? Right? What do guys do? And you got to think about it like that. My hubby burns mine. My hubby burns all mine. See? I'm telling you. Men enjoy candles. They will enjoy it if their woman bought it. They will enjoy it if, you know what I'm saying? So you may initially have to speak through the women to get to the men, but make sure that your messaging is always on point. Make sure that you're always addressing the men, because that's, the women are going to be like, ooh, my man will like that. Ooh, that'll look good in my man's house. Ooh, that'll look good. They're automatically going to go there with that. Men may take a little more, coaxing, but they're going to initially get the candle for their man. Mine do too. Look at all these men burning candles in here, Sean. All these men are burning candles, and the women has bought them for their men, or they make them. So you know what I'm saying? Collab with man self-care brands. That's amazing. That's a great idea, especially something like the Dollar Shave Club. Those subscription boxes. Maybe you can get into one of those men's subscription boxes with having maybe a travel tent in there. Let me see. Did I miss anything over there? I didn't miss anything over there. My husband works from home and burns candles all day while working. Look at that. So you just have to figure out, how can I get my messaging to come across that way? Look at all these women in here saying that their hubby burns candles all the time. So far, we have like maybe 5, 6 men already burning candles through their wives, right? Some men will buy candles for their woman. Yes, 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 and yes. So, Sean, I'm not sure if you're still in here, but if you are still in here, I can't look at it because I'm on both channels. But you have to make sure, if this is for men, that you make sure that the language is for men. You make sure that you're in the places and the spaces that they would be. What type of men who would enjoy this type of candle home fragrance kind of thing. You have to be in those places and spaces. Maybe do some collaborations with some people. Maybe do some collaborations with some influencers, some businesses, and see if you can possibly get your candles and stuff in places like that. And just be really clear on your messaging and what your guys look like. And if you show the kind of guys that is that you want to be purchasing your products. That's usually how people purchase, right? They're purchasing something because they can see themselves in that position, or they want that lifestyle for themselves. And so people love to copy the Kardashians because they want that, or take by purchase from them because they want a piece of what they think luxury is. They want a piece of what they think their life is all about. And so that's what you're selling, right? You're selling that. So what does that look like? Does that show up in your messaging? Does that show up in your messaging? Malaysia says host an event at a cigar bar. Let me see. A lot of guys bought my candles. Trina said a lot of guys bought her candles. And she said, even though candles are geared towards women, my customers are half and half. The deacon board always buying candles for themselves, always buying for themselves. So you just have to make sure that what you're saying matches what you're doing, right? Because I could say all day long that this is for men, but if I'm showing you that is not really for men, and there's nothing that's making it distinctive that makes it a men's brand, then how would anybody know? That means I'm not matching what I'm saying. What I'm saying and what I'm doing is not the same. It's gotta match. You have to make sure that your messaging is on point. You got to make sure that you're addressing these people, and that there's no mistake that I'm talking to the men. But ladies, if you're looking, this may be a good idea for your man. If you're looking, this may be a good thing for whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you got to make sure that that is coming across. I don't have a problem selling in person. It's online where I struggle, and it's the messaging. It's the messaging. Tomorrow I can check your site and I can see what the messaging look like. And I'm gonna go to your Instagram and see what the messaging looks like there. And I'll tell you if I think it's geared to men or women. Do you think, matter of fact, let me ask you, do you think it's geared to men or women? You know, what you say, because this is about what you post and what you do. Do you think that is that men get the picture that is for men? Online is definitely different, right? Online, you got to sell the visual. Online, they don't get to smell it, they don't get to touch it, they don't get to understand it. So online, you got to create your whole world as to what what represents you and your product, right? You got to create that world, that bubble, and so people know that they belong here. Okay, so you don't know, and see, that's how we got to get clear on that. We have to get clear on that. So I'm gonna check you out. I'm gonna check you out, and I'm gonna see what I see. I'm not gonna do it now because like I said, I'm on here and I'm on a computer. I mean, I could check on a computer and see what I see. Um, do UGC with one of them silver fox men? I'm telling you. Oh, they got this whole Instagram page, and it's a bunch of these guys. Not a bunch, but they're about like 7 or 8 deep, I think. And these guys are always dressing in these sharp suits. They look real sharp. And you need to probably get with them. I don't even know their page. I don't even know how to even find them. But it's a group of black men that are looking sharp with their silver beards, and they out and about doing things. You need to get with them. Yeah, I need to get with them. Let me see. Oh wait, man, makes sense. Here you go. I wrote maniac. Is it? Is it? Manic sense. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is let me follow you back first. Okay, so we're gonna be on a little second. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen. Are you good with this, Sean? That's user generated content. So that means that you would have somebody do videos of your stuff. Now you can do it professionally where you pay for somebody to do these, or you can have people do videos like when they do an unboxing and things like that. So Sean, are you good? We're gonna extra 5 minutes, you guys. I'm gonna stay on an extra 5 minutes so that I could go through this, and we're gonna see. Instagram. They are gorgeous and they travel and promote. Let me see. Off subject, I need that tea, but with Amadana. My friend gave me this as a birthday gift. Nikki got you. Good, 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 good. Um, they are gorgeous and they travel and promote. Yes, their page is Silver Fox Squad. Thank you so much, Kim. Their page is Silver Fox Squad. Sean, I think you need to write that down and put that on people that you need to contact so that you maybe send them some promo. I follow that page. Thank you. You're welcome. Good morning, Big Meech. Mad Lake just got out of a meeting. It's okay. Silver Fox Squad is the page, I think. Yes. All right. So we're going to go to your page. I'm going to take me off. So I could just be this. Okay. So first, what I see is, hey, Lakeisha, Keisha. You don't even have that is for men here in your bio. It just says Manic Sense Candle Company, unleash the power, elevate your space with candles that go beyond traditional fragrances, empowering you to express your unique style and personality. It doesn't say anything about men. It doesn't say anything about the type of man. It doesn't say it doesn't give me anything. Like, it just tells me that you have a good candle, right? Or it just tells me the type of candle that you have. So in this bio, we need to get a little bit more clarity with who the person is. So if I came here, how do I know that this is about me? How do I know it's about me? If I'm a man and I came here, how do I know that this is where I belong? How do I know that this place is the place for all the men candles, right? How do I know that? Oh, Michi says she can make you a shirt, D. Michi says she can make it. So there you go. Michi got it. Hey Nikki, made me remember a question I wanted to ask. I was going to send some samples to try and exchange for photos and videos. Do I need to create a contract? You can create a very simple contract because sometimes people take products and don't do what they say. So you can create a very simple contract. Just what you expect and what you expect from them and vice versa. I got you, Michi. Okay. So, Sean, you with me? Right at the bio, we're missing valuable information. This is where people are going to initially come and see if they want to scroll down or not. There's valuable information missing here. I need to know who these candles are for. Who am I serving? What, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know that at the top. These highlights have nothing here that is telling me anything about any men's anything, right? So maybe we want to reconsider this as well. The names for sure, but I need to see the men. I see you selling, but I need to see the men, the type of man that you want to be or you see using your candles. I need to see that kind of man here. So if it's like the silver, I can get the word out, Silver Fox Squad, then you need to make sure that the men in the men in your feed look like that. If they look like you, then you need to make sure that you putting them in there. If they listening to hip hop or whatever that is, you need to make sure that you're putting that in there. Like, what does your guy look like? I don't see your world in here, right? I don't know what these men that are buying your candles are supposed to be looking. What are they doing? Where would they be? I don't see that here in this content, and so we need to think about that and show that, because if I feel like this is supposed to be for me and I'm, men content or whatever, I need to make sure that you showing that, and it needs to go all the way across the board. It needs to go to your language. It needs to be in your messaging. It needs to be on your social media. It needs to be everywhere. I need to be able to see that. The market is moving to gender neutral for some of the high level companies. Check out the world of Chris Collins. You can make it so sexy with photos of men and women. So that's from Malaysia over in Instagram land. So let me know if I'm resonating. Let me know if I'm resonating. And I'm gonna leave it at that so that you can, sit with that. I don't want to give you too much stuff, but to put on your plate and then you forget what I'm saying. But I want that to sit with you for a second. And I want that to resonate until you find out, what does that look like for you? What is this world you're trying to create for these men? Or what is it? And as Malaysia said, you can kind of make it gender neutral, but how can you make it gender neutral? Like, maybe you'll make them as a couple. Maybe there's a sexy guy and a sexy girl. Maybe, the girl is coming on a date with the guy, or whatever that thing looks like, right? You can still incorporate it, but what does that world look like? What does it smell like? What does it feel like? Like, what is this guy trying to get? What is he trying to prove? Who is he? Like, we need to know all of those things. This is how we're going to connect with them. This is how we're going to resonate, because we need to know what type of thing that they're where would they be? I need to be showing that in my content. If they in my content, if these are the type of guys that frequent cigar bars, guess what? I need to be having cigar bars. Maybe I need to tag some cigar bars. This is going into a different lane, but I'm just saying. But if those type of people are going to be there, that's where you need to be, right? You need to be following those kind of people. If these people are going to have something in man caves, what kind of guys have men caves? You know what I'm saying? Like, where would I find those guys? If this is going to be about those guys that follow sports, where are those guys at? Am I following those type of guys? Who can I use as far as influencers are concerned, that is going to showcase my product, and they'll be able to promote it for me, and I could get the residuals from that. I could get the people coming in that are coming from their account or whatever. Like, what can I do to connect with them? And so I want you to think about that today and figure out all those things, and then we can come back and revisit the men's candle thing, right? Let me see. Okay, I got that one. You can make it so sexy with photos of men and women. Yes. Okay, so makes all the sense. All right, let me see. Hit the like button. Yes, thank you so much, Meech. Hit the like button. Nikki, you suggested that I like, follow, comment, go where they are regarding my target. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. So Kim says, Nikki, you suggested that I like, follow, comment, and share, go where they are regarding my target audience. And it really works, because you're going to be commenting and you're going to be engaging with them, and they're going to get curious to know who you are and what you do. And they may want to purchase, right? Because now they look like they vibe with you. So I say all of that to say we had an amazing day today. Let me know if today was good for you. Let me know if there was some information or some takeaways that you are going to be taking with you to today. I couldn't get the word out. I was going to say this morning and today at the same time. Are there any takeaways that you got from today? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. You don't have to say what it is. You can just say ones in the chat. That means yes. If there are any takeaways that you got from today, put yes. If you are catching the replay, I'm going to need you guys to put replay gang in the chat. And if you are rocking with me, you've been watching all this time, or you're catching the replay and you're not yet subscribed, I need you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am on the road to 100K, so I'm going to need you guys to share. I'm almost at 23. Yes, I'm almost at 23. So y'all continue to share, and make sure that you turn on your notifications bell, because when you turn on your notifications bell, it'll alert you when I am going live, which is Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. And what else? Thank you so much over there, Michelle. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you too. Thank you so much. Let me see. I need to learn how to use Instagram. That's okay. YouTube it. It's not as hard as you think it is. YouTube it. One always. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate y'all. Make sure that you join my community. It is Bubble Babes, BABEZ, university.com. Click community. If you don't have an account, set you up an account. All you have to do is do that. It's free. Join, see what's going on in there. I have a questionnaire in there. I need all of y'all in here to go and fill out that questionnaire. It is the last thing. As soon as you go to the home page in the community, it is right there. It's the first thing that's going to pop up. Is going to ask. There's going to be a questionnaire about the checklist for your business. So make sure that you go and fill that out, and then respond. What else? That is basically it for today, you guys. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. I know that you guys are at work and doing the things that you are doing, but you still rock with me in the morning, and I appreciate that. Don't know it was covered. Don't know if it was covered, but what was that widget on your IG that showed the engagement? I don't even know where I got that from, Jazz. It only shows on my computer. I don't even know where it came from. I don't know where it came from, but it's there. I don't know what I signed up for, but I can see everybody's stuff. I don't know. Maybe it came from Microsoft Bing. It could be Bing, because I'm assuming that's the only different thing. So try it. I saw that too, Jazz. Let me tell y'all something. I be all up in people's business. No, I'm just joking. I do though. I do. I'm all up in your business. Hey, Candace. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We are about to wrap it up, you guys. So I hope that, like I said, I hope that everything that I said to you resonated. I'm not sure what that is. I really think it's Microsoft Bing. But yeah, Microsoft Bing has a browser extension. So I think that's what it is, because that's the only thing that I did. So with that being said, y'all, again, I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe. Do all the things. Turn on the notifications. Do everything you're supposed to do. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow night we are having a roadmap party part deuce. So make sure that you guys are there. See you guys in the morning. God willing. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. Over.